Hey, what's up, world? Salandia Hammond here, affectionately known as Suham Baby. Hope you guys are doing okay this morning. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, that's all I'm gonna say is wow, wow, wow. I tell you what. Hey, Bishop Hermack. I gotta tell you, man, this country is crazy. This country is crazy. This is me. That's me graduating Marine Corps boot camp back in August 1992. That's me, Salandia Hammond. This is Salandia Hammond here today in 2017. And I gotta tell you, I don't really speak on politics anymore. Everybody knew I ran for office in 2014, but I kind of got away from politics and just went back to my true passion, which is the arts. But I got to tell you, I am really disappointed in our commander-in-chief. And I know I got people on here that really support him. And hey, more power to you, but I have to speak my truth. I know nobody asked for it, but this is my page. I put my email account in when I signed up for it. And I got to tell you, really disappointed in the commander-in-chief that he could stand up and go live worldwide and say the things that he says and not be held accountable and people be okay with that. Let me tell you something. I grew up, and I'm here again, in Williamsburg County in South Carolina. Okay? This was not my first choice. Joining the Marine Corps was not my first choice, but I joined the Marine Corps, and everything happens for a reason. I come from a place where at that time, I think it was probably 75% African American. Okay, so there was no diversity here. Matter of fact, we had one interracial couple in school, and that was it. But when I joined the Marine Corps, right, I was stationed in North Carolina, and everywhere I looked, there was nothing but diversity. Black men dating Asian men, white women dating black men, and it was just, it was love. It wasn't about race. Well, no, it was about race. It was about the human freaking race, the human race. And when I joined the Marine Corps, not once, I promise you, not once did the Marine Corps ever treat me like I was subpar. Not once did my African-American sisters, my white sisters, my Hispanic sisters, my Asian sisters, my Indian sisters, my sisters, period, treat me like I was subpar. And it wasn't because of a flag, I don't think. It was because we recognized that we were human. You see, before y'all try to come and attack me, because a lot of y'all running y'all mouths, and ain't none of y'all ever served in the armed forces. You don't even have family members that served in the armed forces, okay? You wouldn't even raise your hand right now to go stand on the front line. So I want to put this out there. It isn't even about the flag, man. It's about the human race. It's about these people are kneeling not because they're disrespecting the flag. They're kneeling because we're tired of the racism and the social ills and the economic differences. That's what it's about. It's not about the color of the skin. We're the human race. And for a commander-in-chief to stand up and say the things that he's been saying and not be held accountable and people root and cheer him on, it is appalling to me. It is appalling because I promise you, had it been any other person in office, aka Barack Obama, these things would not be tolerated. And I don't care if it was President Bush, I wouldn't tolerate it because it is so demeaning. It's like so it's not about the flag that people are up in an uproar about. People are in an uproar about poor people being killed and nobody caring about it. People are in an uproar about poor people being stripped of certain programs that they need, that they've worked their lives for, and now all of a sudden it's being stripped. Poor people are upset about them going to a job and working 3 and 4 jobs, but still not having enough money to put food on the table to adequately feed their kids. And so when school lunch gets stripped away, the kids are not eating properly. This is what this is about. It has nothing to do with the flag. When I joined the United States Marine Corps, it had nothing to do with the flag. It had nothing to do with the Star-Spangled Banner. And I'm glad it didn't, because now I know what the Star-Spangled Banner really represents. And I'm glad I didn't join the Marine Corps for those reasons. Yeah, I joined the Marine Corps because I was afraid to pursue my real passion. But once I got up in there, I met people from all walks of life. And we didn't care anything about skin color. We didn't care about the educational system that we came from. We didn't care about the economic system that we came from, the social system that we came from. All we cared about was that we were brothers and sisters on the same team, fighting for the same cause. And we were not in wartime. We were loving each other. So it's not about the flag. Y'all missing the point. It's about being human, being treated as a human, being treated as an equal. It ain't even about the blacks. It ain't even about Hispanics. It ain't about the whites. It's about the human race. I sound like Ray Lewis now. And I'm just like, I'm getting up, and my 8-year-old son is growing up in a world where he gets to hear the commander-in-chief of the free world say the stuff that he says, do the stuff that he does. And I'm trying to teach him the right way to go, and here it is. He's up in the office doing the things that he does, and people are condoning it, cheering him on. My mother and father never taught us white. They never taught us Hispanic. They never taught us Indian. They never did that. My mother and father taught us love. My father's a Vietnam veteran. My father is deceased. He's been dead 11 years. And part of that reason for him being deceased is because he served in the Vietnam era. And he was exposed to Agent Orange. And because of that, he contracted some diseases that led to a part of his death. So don't come at me about this flag, man. Don't come at me about this. You're missing the point. And all you people that might be on my page and might be hating, go ahead and delete yourself. I don't normally speak out, but I'm speaking out because I'm just like, Jesus, when are we going to get it? We people, we're the human race. These people are kneeling to make this world better. It ain't got nothing to do with your flag or your Star-Spangled Banner. When I grew up, my mom and dad didn't teach us color. They taught us love. They taught us inclusiveness. When I went into the Marine Corps taught me even more so about inclusiveness. And now this was a band of brothers, the Marine Corps, because we got to remember, at first they didn't even let women in. But when I went in there, my brothers, they didn't push me to the side or treat me like I was different. My brothers treated me equal. Matter of fact, they wanted more from me. Now, I don't know about none of y'all, but I'm a black woman. And I'm just going to be real with y'all. As a black in the United States of America, we got to work twice as hard to show that we're just as good. And I don't care what nobody say. We got to jump through hurdles, man. We got to jump through hoops just to get the same thing that somebody who's less qualified than us can get. That's one of the reasons why affirmative action was instated. I personally have never dealt with racism up front. And maybe that's why I have such a problem with the way things are going right now, because I'm like, whoa, we're the human race. What's up with this? It's about love. It's about peace. It's about us rocking this life out, man. Why are we fighting over stupid stuff? What are we teaching the youth? Of course, people are upset about police officers killing people. And don't come at me with the black on black crime and nobody doing nothing. Because listen, here is the thing. Go look at the statistics. Yeah, blacks may be killing blacks. That's because they're killing the people that's in their community. But if you go look at the statistics for the whites, they're killing the people that's in their community. Let's get it right. Let's put the right information out there. You know, when we had these school killings, or when we were having these school killings, they weren't white kids that was in black schools killing black kids. No, these kids were killing kids that were in their schools, which just so happens to be white. So the killings are happening in the community, but we try to make it like it's just blacks that are killing each other in their communities. White crime is happening in white communities. So stop trying to put a color to it. Yes, it is a color when it comes to these police officers, because it appears that the injustice happens to fall on the side of the poor people. And maybe it's not a color. Maybe it's just the economic status. I don't know. So people are frustrated. And people like me, I'm frustrated because I'm like, whoa, we bleed the same. So what? We got a little bit darker pigmentation. So what? That doesn't make you better than me. That doesn't make me more creative than you. When I joined the United States Marine Corps, it wasn't about no Star-Spangled Banner or no flag. Matter of fact, if I had known about the Star-Spangled Banner, if I had had all the history in my books about what really went down, I may not have joined the Marine Corps. But I'm glad I didn't join. I'm glad I didn't know that. Because had I known, I would not have been afforded the opportunity to be around so many great people who did not see a black woman. All they saw was a soul who connected with other human beings. This is sad, man. This is sad. This is sad. And for everybody who's condoning what Trump is doing, check your heart. I'm serious. Check your heart. Do y'all really hate President Obama that much to the point that you would allow hate to triumph? Check your heart. Really. Check your heart. Because I'm seeing people that I serve with, they may not have been in the Marine Corps when I was in there, but they were in the military. And I'm seeing the hate. And I'm like, whoa, we raised our hand to protect and to serve. We raised our hand to protect and preserve and serve. So you mean to tell me that if I was on the front lines because I'm black, you would let me die? Because I'm sure as hell not going to let you die. I'm just saying. Hold people accountable. President Trump is way out of line. Whether you want to admit it or not, you might need to check your heart. Check your heart. Don't try to come at me with no stats. Don't try to come at me with this and that. Check your heart. Check your heart. Because he's way out of line. He is way out of line. It ain't about no Democrats, it ain't about no Republicans. And I think it's just ridiculous how we're just split and divided over idiocracy. I don't even know if that's a word. Stupidity. Really. Because I guarantee you, if Hurricane Irma or Hurricane Maria has swept the entire United States, put up the angry faces, I don't care. I guarantee you, if Hurricane Irma or Hurricane Maria has swept the entire United States and everybody was without homes and we scrambling for food, when nobody cared nothing about a flag, when nobody cared nothing about the Star Spangled Banner, when nobody cared nothing about if I'm female, when nobody cared nothing about the race or the color, all we would care about is finding food and shelter. That's it. That's it. That's it. So, hey, 45 is in the office for a reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's to give us a wake-up call. Maybe it's to turn the mirror inwards so that we can see who we really are. Ooh, that was deep. Maybe 45 is in the office because he's showing us our true reflection. That if we're cool with how he's acting, then maybe we need to check some of the things that, that we're saying, because maybe we ain't really loving like we should be. Maybe we're not really tolerant like we should be. I'm just saying. My name is Solandia Hammond, and I'm with SueHam.com. I ain't hiding from nothing. I'm Solandia Hammond, a.k.a. Sue Ham, baby, also known as the Thug Motivator, and I'm with SueHam.com, man. And in closing, y'all, I'm always encouraging you to live, love, learn, and laugh. Don't quit. Follow your dreams to success. And it's time for us to stop being quiet and speak up. And I know we're being, and speaking up does not mean you have to be violent. But we see what happened with the NFL when you stand in solidarity. What happens in strength, in numbers. It's time to just speak up and do what's right. I'm not saying kill nobody, but I'm saying let people know that these social injustices are not going to be tolerated. This tomfoolery from Donald Trump, not going to be tolerated. Dude, check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. But before he even checks himself, I had to check myself before I even came up on this broadcast. I had to check myself. And I'm asking y'all to check yourselves. Because if we can work in our community and check within our community, then let me tell you something. There's no force that is going to be great enough to overtake love. Nothing is going to be able to overtake love and compassion and kindness if we check ourselves and do what is right. Do the thing that is right. Treat people like how you want to be treated. And if you don't want to be treated like shit, then treat people better than you want to be treated. I'm out.